Hello everyone. Today I will be talking to you all about quitting. It is a common misconception that quitting is evil, that it is bad, that it is never a good option. Many people, common phrase, a winner never quits and a quitter never wins. This sort of thing permeates society at every level. And it's in many cases, quitting is wrong. Quitting can be very lazy. There are so many reasons, but overall it gets an unnecessarily bad rap, and I am here to tell you and persuade you that quitting not only is not 100% evil, but it is very often a logical, rational, and good choice to make. So, to begin, why in the world would you ever want to quit? Reasons. A few of them being if something is just lost its productivity, if you're sticking with something but it is no longer productive, like an easy example would be a job where you just can no longer be promoted. That would be an area where, possibly, if you're not happy there, quitting is a good option. Another thing is if you want to learn what you're good at, you can't do that if you're splitting your focus into many areas. So by quitting things that you're not most skilled at, you can become better at, you can specialize in one area. So there's no need to, if you can work 3 part-time jobs or 1 full-time and get really good at the full-time, it's an option. And then lastly is opportunity cost, which is talked about in depth by Freakonomics Radio, which is a popular podcast about economics on iTunes. They talk about opportunity cost, which is basically I describe it as the cost of the next best thing. So if you are sitting down at a restaurant and you're deciding what you're going to eat, and you choose one item, the opportunity cost would be the thing you want most after that. So you're giving up the option to eat everything else for that one item that you wanted. The other options are the opportunity cost. And now, the biggest reason why we don't quit when we should, primarily is called the sunk cost fallacy, which is talked about in depth in a particular life hack article. And then that is basically, technical jargon is a spent costs should not factor into what your future decisions are. For example, if you bought concert tickets 3 years ago, and it's this amazing concert, it's for Michael Jackson, he's been resurrected, and you're going to his concert. But you get a cold the night of the concert, you are horribly sick, you are just incapable of going anywhere. You might think, well, I need to go to this concert, I've paid thousands of dollars for it, and I need to go. If, however, you're so sick that you wouldn't enjoy the concert at all, you'd be actually putting yourself through more pain, it doesn't make sense to go to the concert. You would be falling for the sunk cost fallacy. Your money is spent. You're never going to get that back. So just going to the concert and making yourself uncomfortable and out of money, there's no reasonable reason to do that. So in that case, you'd want to quit the concert. It's a stretch of wording. Some other examples would be if you're waiting in a long line and you've been there for forever, and so you've waited for half an hour on a ride at Disneyland and another line opens up. That line is going to be faster. You should switch to that line. It doesn't matter that you've waited a half an hour in this one. That would be another example. If you're overeating on a meal you've already paid for, if you feel like you need to finish it, it would make more sense actually to stop eating, because you eating more doesn't make it cheaper or better. It just means that you'll finish it, which actually doesn't. It just means you've overeaten. Or if you're watching a boring movie per se, and it doesn't matter how much of you've watched, if you don't want to finish it, it would be unwise to do so. So the practical application of this is basically just make sure to analyze all the decisions you make as you make them. When you're considering several different options, try not to factor in sunken costs, things that you've already paid for, things that can't be changed. Don't think about those. Just be sure to analyze all your options, and just don't be afraid to quit something. If it's not the best option for you, don't do it. Quitting can be rational. You just need to analyze your options, see if this new path will be better than the path you're currently on without looking at anything that's already happened. And that should give you a very good view of the front. So, in short, quitting is simply not evil. It's no standard to live by. You shouldn't always quit. You shouldn't make it a motto of your life, but be sure to analyze all situations and be sure that you factor in all the relevant factors to make a rational decision in your life. Thank you very much.